got him. A glass of champagne. Come on. Champagne, sir? Champagne! Champagne! Glass for champagne. Oh. Waiting what?
Now you were tired, you fuck!
Excellency. How is he?
His pain is controlled. We've given him fluids and a lot of blood. The left leg is the most badly damaged. The muscle and the main nerve has suffered a great deal of damage. The right leg has also been hit. I'm very sorry, Excellency.
Where do you live?
We'll do our very best, Excellency.
Find Uday.
Yes, Father.
Whether my husband was right or wrong, I knew he had to apologize to my father.
Where are we?
We're just coming to the border, darling.
Thank you, General.
With the madness of Baghdad behind us, I thought all I needed was a few days to convince Hussein to see sense. I knew my sister and his brother were scared too, but surely, together, we could make him put this right.
To save Iraq. We want to change towards democracy to allow each citizen to enjoy freedom. We have become a backwards country. My brother and I are part of the presidential family. We aim to serve our country, and the Iraqis are aware of this.
Daddy's on TV.
Leaving Iraq was not a spontaneous decision. It took some time and much thought and must now be accompanied by radical action. We hope to change the regime whose wrong approach is leading to the collapse of Iraq.
It seems we just defected.
I was formerly the Minister for Military Industry and also in charge of 5 other ministries. I submit my resignation due to the attitude of the current regime.
Yes?
I intend to lead a new government.
When was this?
Bring about democracy and freedom.
I see.
Due to the attitude of the current regime. We could have stayed in Iraq, but outside of government. But instead, we have chosen to flee Iraq with the intention of
When the King of Jordan granted us asylum, I was hoping for a period of calm. But instead, I found myself in the eye of an international storm.
We fear the outbreak of civil war.
With one speech, Hussein had made himself an enemy of the state.
Savage regime.
And my father faced his worst political crisis since Kuwait. It was clear that those powers that had tried to oust my father would take full advantage of the situation.
Mansion the no-fly zone was designed to do one thing and one thing only: to increase our capacity to monitor and to limit his ability to threaten his neighbors in light of his increased aggressiveness.
That's ridiculous. Why can't I speak with Baghdad? On whose instructions exactly? Let me speak to the head of palace security. Did you do this? They won't put me through to Baghdad.
Robert, would you take my guest next door? I won't be a moment.
What the hell is going on? You told me we were lying low. Now you make this announcement to the world that you're what? That you're going to overthrow my father? Are you insane?
I couldn't tell you. You'd never have come.
No, you're right. I wouldn't have. How could you do this to him? You owe my father everything.
Saddam can't see what's going on anymore. He is dragging our country back to the Stone Age, surrounding himself with incompetents and psychopaths. Your brother will keep clawing more and more power, and when he takes over, what future does Iraq have then?
So instead, you expect to go rolling back to Baghdad, triumphant, the new glorious leader.
The Republican Guard are my men. They'll be behind me. The Americans will back us.
The Americans.
Iraq needs me. I am the only one who can unite the tribes.
He'd be herding goats if it wasn't for my father. You ran away from him like a coward, and now you're stabbing him in the back. Well, I want nothing to do with this.
Do not walk away from me, Raghad.
Did you forget who you married?
Your loyalty is to me, your husband. For now, you will stay here, and you will get manicures and watch videos and give me no trouble. Understand? I make the decisions.
Excellency, the UN team are ready for your debriefing.
I'll be there as soon as I finish my interview.
It is requested that you go by the back corridor, so as to avoid the media at the front of the palace.
As you wish.
I need to get some things from the shops.
We're very happy to bring you anything you need. Just write it down. His Majesty wants you to feel at home.
My father will think I betrayed him too.
Don't try and make any more calls.
I was caught between two fires, the fire of my husband and the fire of my father. And which is the greater duty? The loyalty of a wife or the loyalty of a daughter?
What?
I want to help. Someone needs to go to the king. Demand them back. Send me.
We need someone with authority.
I'm all you've got left. I can do it. Put your faith in me.
No.
Then who?
It's time to get Ilyas and المجيد out of retirement. Go. Go. Hussein. Any word on Uday?
Still missing. I'm working on it.
You're a good boy. I need you here.
I understand.
I'm told my father refused to discuss anything but our return, even while the campaign to oust him was building momentum.
So while you destroyed existing chemical, biological, and long-range weapons, you retained the designs and engineering details so they can be built at a future date.
Yes. We hid the blueprints, computer disks, microfiches, all materials that would help us restart the weapons program as soon as we could.
So all those months, years of visits to Iraq, all those inspections, all those meetings, you were lying to the UN?
No, I was not lying to you, Saddam was. I was simply following his instructions.
And now what?
A new order.
With you at the head?
Yes.
I see.
Do you doubt the quality of the information that he has passed on? Does it suggest to you that maybe he was allowed to leave so that he could somehow provide disinformation to the West?
I don't think anyone's thinking that this was some kind of grand plot by Saddam. Just wants it to fool us in the West. He's not in a very strong position to do that anyway because he's fairly weak.
Hussein, come in, come in. What can I do for you?
With my husband gone, the shortcomings of my father's remaining lieutenants became apparent.
The president asked for me personally.
Yes.
That is a great honor.
Ali Hassan had fallen out of favor with my father and had been retired on grounds of ill health. He was a difficult individual with a black history. The West knew him as Chemical Ali.